So my name's Nick Armstrong, and I am an expert on all of the stupid crap that happens on the internet. And you wouldn't think with that much technology that there would be so much stupid crap, but you'd be wrong. We've got a lot of stuff to get through tonight, so let's get going. Never gonna give you up, never gonna get you down, never gonna turn around and forget you. You've just been rickrolled. It's happened 48 million times to people who were searching for other things, and the link was put up by a jerk to this instead. So we needed a better way to search for things, and we found Google. And first we Googled and found the stuff that we liked, and then we Googled and found ourselves, and then we discovered that if we could find ourselves, we could also stalk our other people that we liked, and so our exes got stalked, and then we blackmailed our bosses, and then we started looking for other things. Things that we couldn't ask our local librarian about. But eventually the shiny luster of porn fades, and so we started Googling again, and we found LOL cats, which are pictures of cats with captions from a made-up language, which is actually real. It has a dictionary, look it up. The site itself was sold in 2008 for $2 million. We realized that if we could Photoshop pictures of cats, then we could also Photoshop other things. Most things that you see on the internet aren't real. I'm not actually here right now. I'm being Photoshopped in by Russian satellites somewhere. The netizens realized, citizens of the internet, realized that people just aren't paying enough attention to my awesomeness. And so they sought out other platforms with which to create. And so blogs were created. Lots and lots and lots of blogs. Most of it was insane babble about cats and sexually transmitted diseases and other things like that. But for the most part, that ended about 6 months in because blogging is hard. We needed something a lot easier. Why write 10 sentences when you can write 2? It only makes sense. And so people on Twitter still do this today. And when we were going through this, we realized that we could also record things that we were really good at. John Bon Jovi decided that he didn't like to play Guitar Hero after 2 tries, and he threw it out. People on YouTube can sing John Bon Jovi much better than he can, and they got really good at it and turned into rock stars. And rock stars need a platform to talk about all of the awesomeness that exists in their life. And they got on Facebook and started telling everybody everything about their rock star lives, and we got kind of bored with it. And rock stars also have a hard life, so they need Farmville. Farmville has 50 million active daily users, which is twice the amount of people who watch the nightly news. That was the reaction I was hoping for. Thank you. Well done. You can also buy iFart on eBay for $1 million right now. Thanks, Joel. Along with all this great information sharing came privacy. Privacy in terms of that Facebook allows any application that you install to see any information about your friends that you can see. So this born the social media guru. And social media gurus are like cows. And what do cows do besides stand there and look pretty? They crap all over everything. So too do the social media gurus. But they came up with this thing called SEO, and they realized that it was out there. And they were like, well, if things get ranked based on the number of keywords, then we can game that system. And some people are very good at it, and some people are very bad at it. And so there were snake oil salesmen out there that took advantage of this, and more rickrolls occurred. Then, people decided that we needed these things called platform wars. The people that were making the money off the technology decided that they didn't have enough money, and so that they released all these different platforms, when all we really wanted to do was text dirty pictures of ourselves to our significant others. A little known fact here, 40% of teenagers today have admitted to some form of sexting. Yeah, somebody over here was like, oh God, really? It's enough to make you want to read about it, and thankfully, we have a device like the Kindle, which can store 900,000 books. And the Kindle is to books what cocaine is to Charlie Sheen. That is winning, right? So you might wonder what's next. Well, there's this thing called MySpace, and we don't know too much about it. But it's backed by Fox, and if Fox's previous indications of how well they treat people, things that people want, The Tick, Arrested Development, Firefly, Serenity, all those things. If the future of the internet is in Fox's hands, the future is really bright indeed.